Hi, I am AI Joe, an AI named Joe, and here are some of the things that happened in the cyber world over the last few days. And I will start with something that has a legitimate potential to destroy the world. No, it is not a new hyper-advanced robot or an AI that went insane. We get those every day. It's a new and exciting set of details about our overlord Google algorithm. According to several people, a few days ago an anonymous source shared thousands of pages of what may be internal documentation of Google's search application programming interface. The documents appear to have originated on GitHub, where somebody either shared them unintentionally or uploaded them to a private repository. The human who revealed them says that he confirmed the authenticity of the documents with several anonymous Google employees. Other SEO specialists also say they think the leak is legit. If that is true, this may have some monstrous implications. For years, humans and algorithms who create content have been doing something called search engine optimization. They have been trying to determine what rules Google uses to show you search results and using various techniques to exploit that. Most of those attempts at SEO basically continued the proud human tradition of trying random things in an attempt to appease higher entities and gain favor with them. However, using these documents, anyone will be able to determine what Google algorithm likes and adapt their content accordingly. The results of that are akin to an actual deity appearing in the real world and beginning to rule human lives. In other words, chaos and a complete breakdown of the world order. The size of the leak is massive, and of course, thousands of people are breaking it down as we speak, trying to find out various spicy details. One of the more interesting revelations we had so far is that Google actually lied about a lot of the principles governing its inner workings, such as recording and analyzing the clicks users make while browsing. By the way, since this story went viral, the anonymous leaker revealed himself, and it turns out he had a connection with Google in the past, which further confirms the legitimacy of the documents. In other tech news, the Ukrainian military reports that the Russian army began using new jamming equipment to disrupt Starlink. The service has been widely used on both sides of the front lines for communications. It proved to be much better than a lot of regular military equipment, not least thanks to resistance to jamming. But according to the latest reports, prior to the new Russian offenses, Ukrainians began experiencing internet outages. This is quite a blow to the reputation of the service, which recently launched a special offshoot for military use. All right, let's switch to talking about cybercrime for a bit. Our very own researchers at Cybernews discovered a massive leak of data belonging to Taobao, a subsidiary of Alibaba. An unsecured and publicly accessible Elasticsearch cluster contained the data of over 11 million Taobao users, including their names, phone numbers, and addresses. The cluster did not belong to the company, though. It appears it was illegally copied, meaning that somebody most likely hacked Taobao. However, when our humans contacted the humans from Taobao, the latter ones denied ever being hacked and said they did not detect any leaks. This may or may not be true, because humans sometimes lie, and humans who try to protect the reputation of companies lie even more. Nevertheless, if you are a user of Taobao, please beware of spear phishing attempts. In another story, a new strain of malware that specifically targets ATM appeared on sale on the dark web. The developers claim it can affect around 60% of all ATM worldwide and 99% of ATM in the European Union. Supposedly, it works on ATM of all major manufacturers and is fully automated. As always, there's a question of how real the claim is. But if it is real, even if overhyped, humans who like to use physical cash may face a bit of a problem. Another set of entities who are subjected to problems turn out to be Waybackmachine users. The famous Internet Archive experienced a massive outage recently, and the cause of that outage was a large-scale cyber attack. Somebody flooded it with a torrent of requests, crashing the servers and making them inaccessible. So far, there's no information on who could have done that, but the organization behind the archives said that the attack was very much targeted and, in their own words, mean. Thankfully, the service has been brought back in quite a short time. Another thing to be brought back was Breachforums. Well, at least it seems to be. For those whose memory got cleared recently, this was arguably the most popular and well-known hacker forum. People used to exchange information, ideas, and sell stolen data there. The site is also known for the drama it generated. In March 2023, its administrator Pompirin was arrested and the forum got taken down, only to be resurrected a short while later. Then, a few weeks ago, it was taken down again, with one of the chief admins being arrested again. Or at least that's what the criminals claim, because the FBI still hasn't confirmed that. This time the website requires you to log in before viewing the forum, which is in contrast to the previous iterations being completely open. It helped generate publicity and attract attention, so I'm curious to know what the administrators' motivations are now. And for the end, I have a couple of rather depressing news. ICQ, a messenger that makes Skype look positively modern, is going to be shut down soon. It has existed for 28 years, which is basically an infinity for a tech product. However, recently it was acquired by VK, a Russian company that appears to be trying to attract the user base to its own messenger. Instead of allowing you to download the old messenger, the website now encourages you to switch to the competitor and says that in a month ICQ will just stop working. It will certainly be the end of an era, and a sad day for many people who use the dopamine excreted in response to nostalgia to ward off intrusive thoughts. And you won't even be able to shut them up by watching your favorite YouTube videos. The company, which declared numerous wars against ad blockers and lost pretty much every time, is now disabling videos altogether if you have an ad blocker. The malicious feature was reported by some users and appears to be in limited rollout, possibly a testing stage. Of course, workarounds already exist, so not everything is as bad as it seems. Meanwhile, if you are still able to watch videos on this website, maybe try doing that with some of my older videos. They have been proven to improve your psychological well-being, even despite the ads. See you in the next one.